friends. I am back with a doorstep dolly video because I am obnoxiously spoiled by my family and friends. My mother-in-law's good friend Sally went to an estate sale and paid a big whopping $12 for these 5 dolls, and I think she got an excellent deal. These dolls are all from an artist from the mid-80s, and her name is, and I'm still trying to work it out, Lorraine, and I'm not really sure if it's Deck, but there's a dot right there, and that's how she put the for her eye there. So I'm imagining that is Lorraine Dickhaus or House, H-A-U-S is what that would be my best guess. She circled 17. It looks like on the other dolls, she's put how many she's made of that particular doll, and then you can see the date on it. On the other ones, she's embroidered her initials, or she's written her initials and the date. So this has an it has a slip underneath here rather, and then it has the little gown. And as you'll notice, this does not have a head. It did have one, but what happened was she closed her trunk, and there were a lot of things in the trunk. She really did think that she was closing it safely. When she opened it back up, then the head was broken. But I have plenty of doll parts, and we can fix her up. And guess what? You will not even believe this. Maybe if you see her body, you might be able to guess a little bit better. It's a little bit modified frog body. This was a Bilo baby. So I do have some Bilo baby heads that can go on here. If not, I'll find another baby that can go on here. It does have porcelain hands. You can see right here. So it's not a total loss, and the gown's really beautiful. It just needs to get washed up. And we see back here a Bilo baby intact from the same artist. And I just think it's funny because I was just talking and doing a video about the Bilo baby. And here comes 2 more my way. Well, 1.5, one without a head. And this one doesn't have a crier, but whatever she weighted it with, it's not just the regular fiber fill. It feels more heavier inside. So she's weighted that really nicely. It has a little cloth diety. Cute little face. And it's also signed on the back. And oh, I wanted to show you the little diamond pattern embroidery throughout, and then all the way to the end. Very beautiful. Just needs cleaning up. No stains, just regular dust. And then here is the bonnet made from the end here, this part. So very cute. That will get washed up, and nothing to do with this little baby. This one's ready to go. She can go up and lay in the basket with the other little babies. So that was that one, and I wanted to show you this one. This one is a rubber baby. It isn't marked that I can see. All the clothes are sewn on, so you can't really see too well. Maybe if I lift it up here. Yeah, I think I did that too, and I didn't see anything. It's got a little cloth diety too, and cute little booties to match this cute little bonnet. A little handmade bonnet, and her dress is really beautiful. And I think I'll change out the ribbon. It's not really in bad shape, but I think I want to run ribbon through the bottom here. And it looks as though there might have been some, because they chose to run some through there. Probably at some point I had some ribbon running through there, and might as well, why not, put a little on the booties too. So I will be getting that nice and cleaned up, and that will go with my other dollies of this style of doll. And then I'll show you next this all cloth doll, little rag doll, but it's very beautiful. Hardly seems fitting to call it a rag doll, but I know cloth dolls are also called rag dolls by some people. You see the detail here. This little body under here, little stitched knee joints, and then the elbows are like that too. And then it's a cute little bonnet. It's really beautiful. It doesn't have a face there. Just really beautiful. So another little pretty dainty addition. No stains. Can just clean up really well. And then we have this lady doll here. And she does have a bonnet. And I have a confession to make. I've already done something to this one. This one had blonde hair, and I just wanted it. I have some blonde ones. I have some black-haired ones. So I wanted this to be like a dark brown, and so then I also sealed it after I did it. So she's got some flowers on her dress here that I'm going to change out. Her little skirt, and then I'll show you her feet. Because sometimes with the dolls they have different types of boots. She's got the real good strong calves. That's me, those strong calves you can't find boots for. These ankle boots are the perfect ones. Well, these are not really ankle boots, but it has the sculpted buttons and a little scalloped edge for the edge of the boot. Sometimes that's painted on. Sometimes it's sculpted in with the leg, and then sometimes there's neither paint or sculpting to indicate the buttons, and that's fine. There's all different types of dolls made of different materials and different ways that they decided to do it. This is also by, all of these are by the Lorraine, and this says number 1 out of 80, so she made 80 of these. Goodness sakes, Lorraine. 1/28/1980. So there's a chance that she might not be with us. I hope that she is, because, and I hope she didn't give away all of her dolls. I hope she has some with her, because it looks like she was a very busy lady. And so I'll be changing, I could put it on right. Changing out the flowers on this one, and that will be just fine. And she's kind of been sitting in this chair I got last week from a yard sale down the street. It was a tired white with some discoloration, and I just spray painted it. This I think it's espresso brown was the color. Espresso. It's too early. Espresso brown, and it was a satin. But she's kind of been hanging out in this chair, so I don't really know. I kind of, if you guys watch my videos, then you'll know. Then I make different displays. Look how nicely can you see it? How nicely her hand rests on the arm there. I change out the dolls because I don't have a super huge home, so I kind of have to change them out. And you know, sometimes when you carefully box them away and designate some for different you know, holidays or seasons, then it's kind of fun. It's like you get to see them all over again. It's like getting new dolls. So she kind of's been hanging out in this chair, you know, whether or not it's going to be just hers, I'll have to tell her. She does look like a lady who is gentle born with manners, and she's gone to finishing school, I am sure, so she knows that if another person should come along, she wouldn't cause a scene, would you? If they needed a chair, you would say, oh, well, I was just about to take a stroll about the room. So that is that. You may see this chair again popping up. Now, that is it for the dolls from Sally. Love them, love them, love them. And I have to go and to the store again. Not a problem, because I don't even hardly need an excuse, because I want to give her a lovely thank you card for that. And I have to include in this Doorstep dolly this little doll right here. Now, this did not come from Sally. This came from across the street from my neighbor Garnet. You've heard me speak of her before. It's actually her daughter Jennifer who is going through her things, and they've both agreed that they should pass them along to me. And actually, I do have to say this as well. When Kurt was alive, her husband, and they did say one day they didn't know anyone else who was doll crazy like me or who made dolls, and that they'd prefer that most of the things go to me if no one wanted them. So that's actually what's happening. And I'm helping out Jennifer while she's gone. You guys will see some very beautiful photos from her garden, and sometimes I video over there as well. In fact, I'm going to do a tea party here soon because everything, I don't know how she does it. I honestly don't, because at this time of the year, most people's gardens are kind of flagging a little. They're just kind of getting a little droopy. Most of the blooms are gone, but she's got things still blooming. So, and she would probably credit that to me, because while she's gone, I've been taking care of it. But honestly, she does such a good job with her mulch and stuff. All I need to do is go over and water, really. But anyway, this is from Garnet, and I need your guys' help because I was kind of stumped on this one. Which, it's not surprising that I would be stumped. I'm going to put this here so it can be facing up at you guys where you can look at it. It's not surprising that I don't remember a name of a doll, but it's surprising to me to not have some sort of recollection, or that a doll wouldn't be familiar to me. So that is surprising to me. She came with these little slippered feet and these little hands here. And they're so delicate. Here's my best guess on this. I at first was thinking clown, like a Piero and Columbine dolls, the boy and the girl mime, or possibly a boudoir doll. I know the boudoir dolls were cloth or paper mache, but I do think that possibly there could have been some made in the bisque or porcelain. It's not marked at all, and it does definitely need a wig. So I am stumped on her. She does have a unique face. It just kind of just put me in the mind of maybe, even because I've seen them both. I've seen a mime as a boudoir doll. So I may be putting a short wispy wig, black or dark brown wig on her, and putting a hat on her, painting her slippers black, and putting a black and white outfit on her with little pom-poms, and just turning her into a little mime, quote-unquote, boudoir doll. In which case I might repaint her lips to a darker, like a deeper red-ish color. Not sure. But you guys, I need a little bit of help on identifying this lady doll here, what she possibly could be. Again, I'm including this in on the Doorstep Dollies because this is from my neighbor across the street. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a thrift store haul to do soon. I went yesterday and I did get my Baby Loves to Talk doll. Anyway, I hope you guys have a magical day. Thank you guys for spending some time with me, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.